Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Yusuf Islam. I'm from A class. My NP 15 2023 156. So today in this video and before that, because I was sick in the previous meeting, so I couldn't join the presentation. So I will make this video to explain the mind map that our group make. So our group, I'm from group 4. So we're gonna make mind map for chapter 4 for book for Bulletproof Presentation Book by G. Michael Campbell. So basically these chapters explain that before giving the presentation, the presenter uh, must not only understand the topic then the audience, but also the presenter need understand uh, the situation where presentations will happen. So in our mind map, there's 8 points from this chapter analyzing the situation. So let's get it. The first point is room setup. So before the starting presentation, the presenter should check the room and the equipment. For example, like check the microphone, projector, laptop connection, lightning, and whatever, and make sure there's no distraction or loud noise. So because a small technical problem can disturb the presentation. And the second point is seating arrangement. So the way audience sits uh, can influence the interaction. So there's a seats model like classroom style is good for training, theater style usually for formal and structured presentation, U-shape is good for small discussion and round tables. So we're gonna adjust the segment uh, depend on our situation of presentation. And the next point is audience size. So if the audience small, presentation can be more informal like interactive. But if audience is big, is large, the presentation is gonna be formal or unstructured. So we need to make sure if the audience is small or large. So the next point is why are they here? So it's important to know that why the audience are here, why audience here to hearing our presentation. Is mandatory meeting, or they just attend because they must attend, or they interest in the topic. So we should know why are the audience are here to hear our presentation. And the next point is one-to-one presentation. So sometimes the presentation is only for one person. So in this situation, the presentation can be formal or informal. So depending on the topic. However, the presenter should still prepare clear data and explanations. So the next point is environmental factors. So this include condition in the organization like such as office politics, deadlines, company priorities, or financial situation. However, the presenter should still prepare clear data and explanation. And the next point is environmental factors. Presentation time. So the best time to give the presentation is in the morning and or in the middle of morning or middle of afternoon. So and the worst time to do presentation is before lunch and after lunch because at that time people may be feel tired or sleepy. So we as presenters should know what the best time to do presentation. And the next point is speaking duration. Sometimes the time of for presentation can change. Because of this, presenter we as presenter should prepare a shorter version of the presentation. Just in case if our time presentation is limited, we should prepare the shorter version just to make sure. And the last point is insider or outsider. So we as a presenter, we should know, are we the insider or outsider? If we the insider, if we are insider, we already work in the organization, and people may already know know we like they know we can get their trust. Uh, However, if we are the outsider, we need to establish ourselves and make the make the best first impression for them. So we need to build credibility and trust first, and make that fast. So in the conclusion, this chapter teach us that it's important to analyzing the situation for a successful presentation. So by understanding the room, audience, time, environment, presenter can deliver a message more clearly and effectively. So this is for the explanation. Thank you for listening. Apologize if there are any mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.